First off, just, for our program to, and I just told Brenda this, for our program to beat a program like Maryland, we had never beaten Maryland in program history. And I have so much respect for her and how she does stuff and the program that she's built. I'm from Iowa as well, so she's someone that I've always really looked up to and aspired to have a program and with toughness and grit and just how hard they play. So just a ton of respect for them. So this was a big win for us against a really, really good team, a really tough team. And, I'm just really proud of our guys. We've been through a lot of adversity and injuries, and this team just continues to come together and play really connected and play really hard with a lot of toughness. So it was a great basketball game and just proud of our guys.
Hey, Shauna, Kareem Copeland, Washington Post. What did you like most about your defense today? 65 points was the second fewest they've scored all year. You guys were really able to kind of slow them down and keep them from getting out in transition.
Yeah, I mean, we hang our hat on our defense and our rebounding. And I knew, the biggest keys for us was I told our team, I said we don't even need to win the rebounding battle, but we need to be right there. And then we knew D-Trans, obviously, they score so much, and they're so good and so dangerous when they get out. So, everything that we do and why we've won our games this year and the previous 2 years is with our defense, really. It fuels us. It gets us going. So just really proud of our effort. We try to be physical and muck a lot of their stuff up, and just we want to force contested jump shots and then get us in a position so we're always there to rebound, and then we can get out and run a little bit.
And just one more. What was the conversation that you guys had, kind of knowing you didn't have any more timeouts left? Shy hits that shot. I think it's 6.6 seconds left. And just the trust and Genesis to be able to kind of go and let her make a play.
Yeah, I hate that, I'm usually one that has a lot of timeouts left. I don't want to, but that one right in front of us, I did not want to use that last timeout, but I saw a turnover coming, and I used it, and obviously then we did turn it over, and then they scored. And I think that's just the experience. This team, our core group, and obviously we've had some injuries, so Makaira's out, but our core group has been with us since we got to Illinois 2 years ago. So we're veteran. They understand. Besides Barry out there, those guys have played together for 2.5 years. But Genesis, the poise and the calmness and the confidence to just knowing the presence of mind, knowing that we always just want to set a high ball screen there and get to the rim. Man, that's what a fifth-year point guard you expect them to do, and then to be able to go and hit the free throws. I mean, the place got loud in there and she had to take those and hit those. It was a great basketball game, and unfortunately, someone has to come up on the short end.
Coach, you talked a little bit about Brenda. This would have been 600 wins for her at Maryland today if they'd won. They honored their seniors before the game. I mean, it's kind of a big day here. Did you guys sort of take motivation in being able to spoil their party a little bit?
It's funny. I usually try to use things like that to motivate our team, and I didn't do any of that today. We came into this game, we have enough, again, this is a veteran team. They understand how good Maryland is. We have a ton of respect for them. We know how hard it is to win here. Again, this program's never, I even said that, how does a program never beat someone? It's kind of it's mind-blowing. I'm like, how do you never beat someone? But, that's kind of what we took over. So, but no, so I didn't do that today. We just approached this game like another game, and again, we have respect. We know they're good, and they're seniors. That's all their seniors. I mean, they're like us. They got 5 seniors? We got 5 seniors. They're a really good team. That's very dangerous, and I was very worried coming into this game.
Coach, after this win, you guys improved to 5-2 on the road this season. How do you prepare your team just to go in hostile environments and to execute? And you guys have done it in the third quarter. They went on a 10-0 run when Cheyenne Sellers went down in the third quarter, and you guys answered with your own run of your own. So how do you keep your team motivated and engaged, especially on the road?
Yeah. I think it's something that through our time and our culture, we really talk a lot about just like the toughness of how hard it is to go win in this league on the road and the environments that we have to play in. Like, you come here, you have to play in front of, how many people? 8,000. We had Indiana, that's one of the loudest places. And so that's where I kind of like it. We talk all the time about it's us against everyone when we go in. So you got to be really connected on the road. It's just going to be a complete battle. So I think that this team really thrives in that. Again, I think experience helps a lot when you have a team that they know the venues, they know what it's like to be in these environments and the different teams and styles. But again, it's just this group continues to amaze me. Like, it's just I could go on and on about just how proud I am of them. We've dealt with a lot, and no one, like I said, we're playing pretty much 6 people. And for them just to continue to fight and play the way they're playing and defend and do kind of all the dirty work, I'm really, really proud.
Can you just talk about that 3 that Bryn hit with just under a minute left? That was just such a huge shot late in the shot clock. Did you expect that to go in? What was your reaction?
That was a big time shot. And it's great because Bryn is one of the best shooters that I've ever coached. I mean, she'll go and she'll sit there and hit, 33s in a row. But then in games, sometimes she doesn't want to take them as much, or she's not as confident. In the last Rutgers game, she was the X factor. She was huge in so many ways for us in that game, and really was one of the big reasons we won. So it's really cool as a coach to see her confidence growing. And that thing, she did not hesitate. It was right in front of me. And I was like, okay, Bryn, we're going to pull this. And for her to hit that and the confidence she had in it, I mean, again, a senior. And my message to them going into this game really was just have, no regrets. Just go empty your tank, leave it all out there, fight like hell, and no regrets. And they just played with a lot of freedom. But that was a big-time shot that she made, and the confidence with it I loved.
Kind of just a follow-up to that, as a team, you guys shot 10 of 21 from 3. 6 different players hit a 3 tonight. Can you just talk about what went right from beyond the arc?
We've been getting better and better. I mean, we didn't make 10 threes, I think, the whole first half of the season. I mean, we couldn't throw it into we just relied on getting to the free throw line. And so the last 4 or so games, I think Christmas break was a really important time for us as a team. We set times where our kids just got in and got a ton of reps on the gun. And I always say reps lead to confidence, confidence leads to success. So we were very intentional of using our time of getting on the gun and shooting. And from there, we've just continued to make more threes. I think we hit 8 the other night, then we hit 5. Again, we hadn't done that. We hadn't done that early on in the year. So if that starts coming, that just opens up everything for us. Anything else for Coach Green? Thank you. Appreciate it.